Yeah, we had some. Looks like we had. Oh, here we go.
And welcome to Louisville, Kentucky Future Promotions event. The African American Heritage Center brings boxing Saturday night here to Louisville to the Derby City home of the greatest Muhammad Ali. We're about to get ready for our first fight of the evening. First, introducing out of the blue corner, Jeffrey Razor Shot Hayslett out of East Atlanta, HOC House of Champs. And then fighting out of the red corner, Deangelo Fuentes, Coconut Creek, fighting out of Lifestyle Boxing. Let's go ahead and get this first fight in the 135-pound weight class, and let's get it on.
As you see, their fighters are getting their instructions from our referee. Touch gloves, and here they are ready to go. And there's the bell, and here we are. Wow, nice jab there. A nice stiff jab. Nice stiff jab by Mr. Hayslett.
Yeah, Haven, it's going to be interesting to see who comes out and really tries to take stand, especially in these early rounds and very short fights, four rounds. So it's very important to get off to a good start and kind of take control of this fight early. So I have to see what happens.
Yeah, because normally in a longer fights, usually the first couple of rounds are reserved to kind of fill your opponent out. But with only 4 rounds, you got to let them fly from the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be about coming out, especially because, you know, if it does go to the cards, you want to make sure you don't waste any rounds in such a short fight.
Yes, we see Mr. Hayslett there is trying to establish the jab with a couple of roundhouses by Mr. Fuentes.
Yeah, I really like what Deangelo Fuentes is doing. He's trying to get inside. He's trying to throw some power shots. Doesn't really like the jab, where I think Hayslett is really trying to lean on the jab and try to do some early work. I think Fuentes is trying to get a knockout early. Oh,
whoa,
very nice
he's staggered. He got him staggered. Beautiful combination. Saw that overhand left that he's hit him with. It looks like it's over.
Oh, it is
over. It is over. Man, that was a quick fight there with a first-round knockout by Deangelo Fuentes.
Absolutely.
What a tremendous showing.
Devastating power. Deangelo Fuentes really came in and closed the show with we talked about the fact that he wanted to come out. He was throwing power shots early, wasn't looking to lean on the jab. And once that right hook.
Yeah, it was all she wrote, man. The whole thing started with a looping left hand that kind of caught him on the chin, and then he followed that up with a looping right hand, a roundhouse right, if you will. They hit the button, and once that was hit, you could tell that Mr. Hayslett was staggered, and after that, it was lights out.
That's right. So let's go ahead and go to the ring announcer for the official call.
And as we wait for the ring announcer here in this official call, you can see that the doctors are attending to Mr. Jeffrey Hayslett there to make sure that everything's okay because, man, that was a devastating first-round knockout that he suffered. He went straight down. It looks like he's doing okay there. It looks like he's answering all the questions from the doctor. It looks like he's, his eyes have look not as glassy as they did just a couple of seconds ago. So it looks like he's doing pretty well. He looks pretty confident there. Wasn't the best showing there for our good friend, but you know what? He can take this as a kind of a learning lesson there. We're going to work on his defense, and hopefully we'll see him again in the near future. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in here on livesportscaster.com. Tuning into a great night of fights here at Future Promotions. Man, and you guys who have tuned in, you got to see an impressive first-round knockout by Deangelo Fuentes. I mean, a great first-round knockout. And it kind of looked like, he threw caution to the wind, was throwing a lot of looping roundhouse punches. But, man, once it hit, you could see that he has a ton of power, just a ton of power, and was able to quickly dispatch with Jeffrey Hayslett. And now let's go to the ring announcer.
And with the stoppage in the first round, we have a victor out of the red corner, Deangelo Fuentes.
And like I said, what an impressive victory and a great start to a great night of fights. We have 6 fights here for you tonight. That was the very first one. And if this is going to be any indication of what is in store tonight, man, you are in for a treat because that was an excellent fight with a first-round knockout. And congratulations to Deangelo Fuentes for put on a show.
Hey, I tell you what, Haven, that's the way you want to get it started. A Future Promotions event, you're going to see big-time boxing. You're going to see some big-time knockouts. You got to love that.
Man, and we have all sorts of fighters that's coming through now. We have one of our good friends here, Mr. Tavis Burgo, one of the up-and-coming fighters here in the nation. And you guys need to really pay attention and kind of look out for this guy. Let's see if we can get him to say a couple of words for us. Okay, well, you know what? Apparently, our good friend Tavis he changed his name recently to Selassie, and I'm gonna see if maybe we can get him on later in the evening there to kind of talk about what